Guide to Sex, Love, and Basketball. Hollywood, Frankie Shaw tugged at her knee-wool sweater as she dashed across the lot of Sunset Gower Studios. It was nearly 80 degrees in Los Angeles in mid-October, but she was dressed for a winter day in Boston, the setting of SMILF, Showtime's new dark-humored series about a young single mother. Not only does the 36-year-old Miss Shaw star in SMILF, but she also serves as the showrunner, a writer and an occasional director and editor. These responsibilities require extreme multitasking. Grabbing lunch while conducting an interview, Ms. Shaw was handed a note informing her that the next scene was shooting in 20 minutes. But she had to get her hair and makeup done, a 40-minute process. She stared at the note dumbfounded, as if trying to figure out how to circumvent the laws of physics. After 5 years of struggle to get SMILF made, Ms. Shaw doesn't mind hustling a little more. Loosely based on her own life, the series follows Bridget Bird, a working-class, 20-something actress raising a toddler in a cramped South Boston apartment. Bridget is a ball of confusion and desire, craving sex and food and love and basketball with ravenous intensity, all while trying to pay the bills. A fan of the abrasively realistic depiction of motherhood on Roseanne, Ms. Shaw was determined to create a vision of modern parenting that resembled her own ramshackle experience. In the first episode, Bridget interrogates her gynecologist about the state of her vagina, leaves her toddler alone while she runs to the corner store for junk food and tries to have sex with an ex-boyfriend while her son silently snoozes beside them. The guy flees when he notices a tiny foot stirring under the blankets. Television moms face daunting expectations. They're supposed to be attractive, but not actively sexual. They're allowed to have a life of their own as long as they always put their child first. SMILF rides roughshod over those unspoken rules. At a Television Critics Association news conference this summer, Ms. Shaw got a taste of the disapproval her character may incur when asked if she had ever left her own child alone. "Because I would never do that," Ms. Shaw recalled the critics scolding. It really stirs up a strong reaction, because everyone has an opinion on mothers. SMILF revives the tradition of unruly anti-heroines that was Showtime's signature brand under the channel's former president of entertainment, Robert Greenblatt. Series like Weeds, Nurse Jackie, United States of Tara and the Big C, all created by female showrunners, flaunted characters who kicked against the constraints of conventional domesticity. "We moved away from the solo female lead comedy for a while," David Nevins, Showtime's chief executive, acknowledged. The network shifted toward bigger shows, more ensemble shows, as he put it, many of them, House of Lies, Ray Donovan, Billions, Roadies, with a distinctly cocky, masculine kick. But as the cable and streaming TV landscape grows ever more competitive, Showtime is looking to restore some balance. Female voices and a female point of view are still core to who we are, Mr. Nevins said, noting that SMILF specifically appealed to him because of a cast of characters that comprises women different in terms of age, class and, to a certain extent, race. Supporting characters include Bridget's stay-at-home mom boss, Connie Britton, her best friend, Raven Goodwin, and her depressive mother, Rosie O'Donnell. "One of the themes I want to talk about in the show is, can moms dream?" Ms. Shaw said. "And can you follow your dreams when you are constricted by your socioeconomic class?" There's one episode where Bridget tells her mom, "I would just kill myself if I were your age and didn't make anything of my life." Ms. Shaw is herself the product of a single mother, working-class household. Her parents split when she was 4, and her mother raised her and her half-brother in Brookline, Mass., though she spent weekends at her grandmother's house in South Boston. In her junior year of high school, she got a scholarship to the private Milton Academy, which in turn encouraged her to apply to college. She ended up at Barnard, though she had never visited New York. After graduation, Ms. Shaw embarked on an acting career, fell into a tempestuous relationship with a fellow actor, Mark Webber, and got pregnant with her son, Isaac. "When my son was small, he just came with me everywhere, whether it was going to yoga class or auditions or sleeping over at friends' houses," she said. "We came as a pair." Although she's had recurring roles in Mr. Robot and Good Girls Revolt, and recently co-starred in Stronger, a movie about the Boston Marathon bombing. She is still most often recognized